Hey guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we are back with another snapshot, and we have now entered pre-releases for Minecraft 1.21.4. As with this snapshot, we are now pre-release 1. Now this is very small like most pre-releases are, but I'm just going to quickly recap what a pre-release is for anyone who is new or doesn't know. Pre-releases basically mean the update cycle is complete. Pre-releases are them just polishing the update, fixing the final bugs before they do release. So between now and the release of 1.21.4, we will not see any major changes. It will mainly be just small minor tweaks and bug fixes. And also pre-releases do not follow the releasing on Wednesday cycle that snapshots do. Pre-releases can release any day of the week. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future pre-releases. But let's jump to some of the changes. So we are now jumping to the patch notes because most of the things in this snapshot need to be shown through the patch notes. Now, they have updated the resource pack to version 46 because with this, it just comes a lot of item model improvements and changes once again. But I'm not too sure what this means. So they've made a technical change similar to block items. Spawn eggs for entities that could execute operator-only commands now have a warning in the tooltip. I'm not too sure what this means, but if you do know, then this is something they've added. They've also updated the Univont version to 16.0.01. So now let's cover some of the item models. So they've added a new field to the client-side item info format, and as you can see, that's right here. And this is the hand animation on swap. And this is a Boolean field describing if down and up animations should play in first-person view when an item stack is changed, either type, count, or components. And by default, this is set to true. And you can see then some information about it right there. They have also then added a team tint source type, which this returns the team's color. So this means that you can now have items tint to the team holding them. So this is really good for maps where you have multiple teams and you want the players to maybe have leather armor tinted to the team's color. They then also changed the head special model type and they've added a field for animation. And this is a float controlling the head animation like Pigling Ears and Ender Dragon's Jaw. They've also added a new one for view entity. And this is once again a Boolean, so true or false. So this seems like it's just related to spectating, which is once again going to be used for some cool stuff. And then they've renamed the holder type to the content entity type. There is also a developer's note. The content entities were initially used only for compasses and clocks, which means that type is available only in rendering contexts, where those items would show correct readings, and this I think is to fix a bug. They then also have added a content dimension which returns the ID of the dimension, so you can now change the texture if someone is in the end or the overworld. That's once again really cool. They have also updated the time. They've removed the natural only and made it a source, and this takes in daytime, moon phase, and random. And then they've changed the compass one, and this once again, they've added the value none to the target field. And they've also added an empty item model type, which this renders nothing. So I think this would probably be if you want an invisible item, which I don't know why you'd want that, but this is now an option you can do. And then there are some bugs, which let's quickly just jump to these. So with the change to entities and then picking up items, there was a bug where baby piglings didn't know whether they should pick up a crossbow or a golden sword, and it seems like now they should determine the difference. And let's quickly just get rid of this guy, because he seems to have picked up them both. And there we go, we got a baby pigling, and you can see it seems like they don't pick up any of them, which is interesting. Oh no, there you go, they do, they pick up the crossbow. Okay, so he picked up the crossbow, then he picked up the gold sword, looked at it, and then changed out the crossbow for the golden sword. And once again, you can see that this one has once again picked up the crossbow. If I throw the golden sword on the ground, he will pick up the golden sword, he'll look at it, and then he seems to switch the crossbow with the golden sword, which you can see right there. They're obviously converting because we're in the overworld. There was also a bug where if you was to use an item underwater, so let's quickly just head underwater, and if you was swimming and then you was to use an item, the player wouldn't be slowed like you are on land. And you can see that the player is now slowed when you use an item. I think this was introduced when they fixed the bug where you would be stopped in swim mode when you use an item. They're making being underwater way easier. There was also a bug where if a creaking was struck by lightning, they would show that they were on fire, and it seems like that is still the case. Now that was obviously a creaking from a spawn egg. The creakings from the pale heart don't have fire damage, so let's quickly just try it with one of these. So let's time set night. Let's get ourselves a creaking. And then let's now just smite down lightning. And yeah, there you go. You can see it doesn't have an effect on the creaking anymore. It doesn't damage it, nor does it set it on fire. But once again, this only affects the creakings spawned by the creaking heart. The ones spawned by spawn eggs will still take damage to the lightning. There was also a bug where after the first creaking is spawned from a creaking heart, any other creaking beyond that wouldn't persist in the world upon relogging. That should now no longer be the case, and every creaking spawned from the heart, they should stay in the world if you reload. So there was a bug where you could once again rename a creaking spawned from a creaking heart. This has once again been patched out, and they can no longer be named with a name tag. There was also a bug where creakings go into the nether and back would despawn. That seems to have also been fixed. Now that is it. There was also some bug fixes related to the /data command where certain things wouldn't work with it. They have also been fixed. But anyway, that is it for this video. It's once again a very small one because we are now in pre-releases. So it's looking promising for a early December launch for this update, as they normally go through about a week or two of pre-releases, and then they should have the update ready. But before we end this video, Minecraft have also released updates on the Minecraft movie. They have once again released another trailer, which shows a lot more of the movie. And they have also released some clippets on Twitter or X of them talking to some of the cast members. I'll have Minecraft's Twitter linked in the description, so if you want to go check it out. I think the trailer is also on YouTube, so you can just go to Minecraft's YouTube channel to watch the trailer. Not gonna lie, the film does look really cool. I have seen a lot of people not like the trailer because of how a lot of the mobs and entities are. But maybe I'll make a video on that later in the week, talking a little bit more about it. I'm not going to show the full trailer in the video, and I have also got it muted, and that is because the last time Minecraft or Warner Bros. Copyright strike the video, and I don't want that happening again. So just scrolling through Minecraft's Twitter, you can see they have spoke to pretty much most of the main characters scrolling through. They were just spamming little videos yesterday, so these are extra clips that you can go and check out as well. And not gonna lie, that bee looks really cute. Minecraft is made of cubes, and getting a cube in real life is not easy. So look at these cherry leaves, everything looks amazing. And it must have taken a lot of time to get it all to look like this. And from the looks of it, the majority of the background isn't green screened, which I thought it would have been. But now we've spoke about everything within the pre-release and also a little bit about the Minecraft movie. That is where I'm going to end this video. Once again, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on future pre-releases, because they don't just release on Wednesdays, they can release any day of the week. And I should have videos covering most of the changes as they come. Now, as of right now, we still don't have a confirmed release date for 1.21.4, but it should be sometime in December, because normally they go through 2 weeks of pre-releases, and 2 weeks from today is the 4th of December. But as soon as we have a confirmed release date and also a name, we haven't got a name for this update yet, which is interesting. That'll probably come with a Minecraft monthly, either this month or next month. So as soon as we know that as well, I'll also cover that in a video. But anyway, if you enjoyed, do like and subscribe, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!